Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the Yudion podcast, the episode 1 of the reboot. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. How am I doing today? I'm doing okay today. Some days are more difficult than others, but today I feel good. Today I feel good. And I hope you do as well. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's see what I got in the show notes. I got new games coming out. New games coming out this month. I picked two that I think are the most interesting. I picked two that that I like, that I think you'll like as well. It's Minecraft Legends is coming out on the 18th, and Star Wars Jedi Survivor coming out on the 28th of this month. And I'm for sure going to be playing Minecraft Legends because I have Game Pass, and it comes out on Game Pass as well. Jedi Survivor, I think I'm going to pick that up. The game it looks like the last one. It looks like Fallen Order, but it looks a little bit better. There's some new things out there in the game, and it looks okay. It looks okay, and there's uh there's always room for more quality single player experiences out on uh out in the gaming sphere. What have I been doing? What have I been doing? Oh yeah, the lighting goes messed up if I do that. So let me know. What have I been doing? I've been chilling. I've been chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all. Not shooting people outside of the school. I should do that. I should do that. Try to exercise a little. Go for a walk every now and then. Go for a walk every now and then, and lift weights. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. We've only been going for 3 minutes. That feels wrong. That feels wrong. I'm trying to have a long-ish podcast, but I don't want to have I don't want to talk about just bullshit. I don't want to waste anybody's time. I want to keep it entertaining, keep it uh keep it hitting, keep it hitting. Talk about the topics I set out to talk about. Yeah, I had to step out for a bit. Somebody knocked on my door. I feel like springtime is the best time to be a sports fan. You know, all the seasons, the season's about wrapped up. No European competition or World Cup this year, but we'll do fine without it. But the new season, the Premier League is getting to the end, getting towards the finale of the Premier League, Serie A as well, and NBA playoffs. By the time you're watching this video, it's gonna be like a week. So by the time I do the next one, the playoffs are already started, or the play in tournament. Is it a tournament? Playing games for the teams that are not in the playoff picture. Yeah, it's called the playing tournament, right? So the NBA season is about to enter the playoffs, which is when they really start playing. I mean, I guess at this part of the season, they might play hard. They might play they might play well because they want to solidify their position. At my team, the Knicks, they're in the playoffs for sure. I think. I don't know if they're mathematically in the playoffs yet, but it's looking good. It's looking good with the fifth seed. They can drop to sixth seed. Not likely. Not likely. Going up against Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round if things stay the way they are. Actually, I can show this to you. It might be kind of small. You can't read it, but there it is. So NBA playoffs. I'm way, 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 way hyped for that one. Way hyped. And I don't wanna feel like I'm excluding other sports. NHL playoffs are happening. I don't know when NHL playoffs are happening, but I don't watch hockey like that. So So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't watch hockey, but I know that other people watch hockey. The thing about this podcast is that I want to find people. I want to find people who are interested in the same sports as me and bring them all in. You know, bring them all in. And that's not to say that hockey is garbage or whatever, but damn, excuse me. I'm not saying hockey is garbage, but it's just not a sport that I watch. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoops. All right. Um. Yeah, let's talk about Serie A. Napoli are doing their thing. Napoli are doing their thing way, way in the first place. Hey, yo, last Sunday, my team, we beat Napoli 4-0. That shit was incredible. Love it, man. Love it, man. Milan this season, we're going to play Napoli again in the Champions League, which is going to be really, really, really exciting. Also, Champions League other games that are coming up as well. We're getting to the business end of the season. We got Manchester City against no, not Dortmund. Manchester City against Bayern München. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be real, 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 real good. And what else? What do we have? What do we have? I can Google this. Champions, Champions League. We got Inter. They play against Benfica. Real Madrid against Chelsea. Milan against Napoli, and Man City against Bayern. I think that's all of them that are still left in the competition. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna be watching Milan play for sure. I rarely, rarely, I miss a Milan game. I like to watch them whenever I can. The Premier League. My dad's favorite team, Arsenal, number one in the standings with an 8 point lead. It's looking good. They might bring home the trophy this year. They might do it. They might do it. We got still what? We got 9 more games. So it's it's coming up to be the end of the season. 9 games left. Serie A, they got 11 games. No, 10 games left. Yeah, 10 games left in Serie A. Yeah, they're not playing the winner. Let's see what I got on the show notes. Am I finished with talking about sports? Let me know in the comments below, or let me know on Twitter what teams you support and what sports you watch. I'd be interested to know. If you wanna shoot me a tweet, a link in the description. I think I'm gonna be able to, well, whatever. My Twitter is Yudion100. Yudion100. That's my Twitter. So you can send me a message on Twitter, man. I read them all. Let me know what teams you support, whatever sport it might be. All right, we're talking about sports. Let's move on to the next subject. It's movies and TV shows. I haven't watched any new movies the whole year. The last movie I watched, or like the latest released movie that I watched, was Everything Everywhere All at Once, or it was Batman. But I haven't watched any of the movies that have come out this year. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I watched any of the new movies. Series though, I've been watching The Last of Us on HBO. That was good. Entertainment evaluation about that show, even though it was a little bit lackluster, is on the channel. Uh, YouTube link in the description, and just Google Yudion. You should find it. And Vinland Saga, the anime show. I've been watching that. It comes out one episode every week. That shit is pretty good. I like it. I like it. It's a good watch. It's a good watch. I don't want to get too into it, but let me talk about it just a little bit. Um, they 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 are doing a good job. It's a little bit of a change of a pace from the first season. It's a little different, but it's still good. It's still good, and I like the show. What else have I been watching? I need to watch more Dragon Ball Z. I'm kind of trying to catch up from the beginning of Dragon Ball. You know, I watched Dragon Ball. I'm watching Dragon Ball Z right now, and I'm at episode 200 something. I'm not sure. I need to check, but I don't know. Anyway, Dragon Ball Z is hype. I've been watching that. I've been chilling, 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 chilling. And yeah, man. Yeah, that's about it for the movies. New music. I haven't listened to any new music either. I listen to podcasts when I listen to things on my phone. Like when I go for a walk, if I don't have company to talk to, I um I listen to a podcast. Right now, I'm listening to Check the Wire. It's an older podcast. I listen to Joe Rogan's podcast. I listen to Bill Burr's podcast. Those shows are very good. Those shows are very good. I wish that at some point maybe I could I don't know if I aspire to be like Joe Rogan. That feels weird to say, but I'm rambling by the way. I'm rambling. Rate the show 5 stars. Let's go. What the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, I listen to podcasts, not music. So if you have any new music that you've been listening to, please let me know in the comments, or please let me know on Twitter or whatever. It's I wanna hear from you. I wanna hear from you. I wanna quickly talk about the state of YouTube and state of the Twitch channel. I feel like we're doing okay. We're doing okay. On weekends, I get a few reviews on Twitch. The YouTube videos, they do okay. Like lately, I've been getting a few views on that. If I'm able to get the number up just a little bit more, I'd be happier because bigger number equals better person, obviously. And I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can do it. I just need to figure out a few things, maybe with the thumbnails. I kind of like the thumbnails though. They're very very simplistic. And you take a look at the thumbnail, you know what episode it is. You take a look at the thumbnail. Oh, this is episode number da da da. This is episode number da da da. So I've been messing around with that. Lately it's yeah, YouTube is doing good. YouTube is doing good. I'm having a good time with YouTube. Also, this shit is going up on a new YouTube channel called the Yudion podcast, where all of the podcasts will be done. They will be over there for you to find. I also want to look into uploading the podcast over to Spotify, over to Apple Podcasts, over to what other sites there are. Everywhere that it can go to. I wanna push it there and have it be there for you to listen to wherever you listen to podcasts at. But for this first couple episodes, I think I'm gonna just stick to YouTube. Keep it simple, baby. Yeah, just see how it goes. Dipping my toes in the podcast waters again with the reboot of the Yudion podcast. So much dead air. So much dead air. I don't want to have any dead air, but I feel like with the first episode, I'm just trying to, dipping my toes in the water, just trying to do it all over again. I feel like I'm gonna need some need the power of editing. Need the power of editing because half of the time I don't know what to talk about. I don't want to have uhs and ums all over the place. I wanna keep it moving at a good rate. And at the end of the day, I think I'm going to be very happy with the end product. But the podcasting thing is It's gonna take a little bit of practice, a little bit of practice for sure, and I hope you're gonna be able to stick with me through here. Talking about the sports leagues, I've been placing bets. I've been placing bets with my dad. That's something we do now every week. We place bets on the Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League game. No, not Champions, Championship games. And so far we've won 15 euros. We've spent more money on the gambling tickets than we've made from the winnings. But that one day, if it hits, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I haven't placed too many bets by myself. I'm trying to, sometimes I just add a 10 euros to the gambling account and just place a few bets on who's gonna win. But most of the time, I don't. I use the money for something else. I use the money for food. I use the money for to buy new games to play on the channel and just play in general. Video games. I like that shit. Video games is something that I like. Video games is something that I've done since I was a little kid, and yeah, still doing it. Still doing it. It's kind of hard doing a podcast. Nobody to bounce ideas off of. Just doing it solo. It's a little bit difficult, more difficult, I think, to keep the conversation going when you're talking to just yourself, compared to if you were to speak with somebody else. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have guests on this podcast for sure. I want to have guests, and the guests are. Just stay tuned for that episode 2. I'm gonna try to have a guest for episode 2. I don't know though, because talking to people, all the timing and all the scheduling and all the time zone differentials and shit is gonna be it's gonna be difficult. But I do want to have guests on the show for sure, and I feel like they're gonna add their own thing to it, and it's gonna be beautiful. But for right now, for episode 1, I'm doing it solo. Also, Serie A, business end of the season, Premier League, business end of the season is gonna be real, real exciting to see who comes out on top in each of those leagues. Other leagues, I don't really follow other leagues. But like I said, let me know in the Twitter, let me know in the Twitters or YouTube comments, where do you what teams you support, because I'd be interested to know that. And football and basketball actually are both, they're global games. Like everybody knows basketball, everybody knows football. So many people play them. Which reminds me, I can't wait. It's gonna be like a one more month, and then we start the football season back again. We've got a football field reserved for us, and we play football over there. It's me and other people with maybe a similar life situation than me, as me. We get together, we play football twice a week, and I've been loving it, man. I've been loving it, man. I love playing football. There's always enough people for two teams, and yeah, man. Love playing football, man. Love playing football. I've been thinking like maybe if I lose some weight, I've been thinking like, yeah, maybe if I lose some weight, I'd be able to go to like a shitty team, like in the low division, and just see how it goes. Just play football in a team. But I don't know if I got the. Well, first of all, I'm fat. I'm fat as shit, man. Right now, I'm trying to lose weight. It's not going good. The weight stays the same. It doesn't go down, but it doesn't go up either, which is very good. And yeah, the weight thing. Damn, it's it's highly unfortunate, but it is what it is. But like I said, trying to lose weight. If I lose a little bit weight for where I'm gonna be able to run for 90 minutes, that's something. You need stamina. You need stamina to play football. And also, you don't gotta get injured. Getting injured is it's a contact sport. You get injured sometimes. I broke my hand when I was playing football last year. Some of you remember it, maybe if you were in the streams. I broke my hand, so I couldn't play all the games I wanted to play. All the games I wanted to play, and yeah, I had that for like a month, maybe two. I keep talking, I keep talking. Then I look at the timer of how much I've been talking, and I'm like, you haven't talked at all, and I don't know what to talk about. Basically, that's what it is. I don't know what to talk about. What's happening in the news lately? First of all, we had an election for the parliament in Finland. I wish I got to vote, but I forgot kind of. I don't think if I even have a valid ID to vote, anyways. But I kind of forgot to vote, and the result. I'm not gonna say if I'm happy or not. The result is what it is. We'll see what kind of government we get, or what kind of parliament. I don't really know the correct terminology. You gotta excuse me. English is not my first language, as many of you may know. I'm from Finland. Also, Finland accepted the invitation, and we are now the 31st member of NATO. I don't know how I feel about that either. Uh, I think it's a good choice. In the past, I used to think that it's maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. Like I don't really know. But right now, I'm kind of leaning towards that 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 decision that we're gonna go to NATO. Big news, big news, big news. I've been keeping up with world news. The war in Ukraine is still going on. I was I had to take a blood test today, so I didn't catch the news in the morning. I usually always watch the news in the morning at 9 o'clock. Watching news is good. Watching news is good. Like my teacher of social studies, teacher of I don't know what it's in English. Yhteiskuntaoppi. I don't know what it is in English. But my teacher told me that you should read the newspaper or watch the news often or regularly. You should watch that. But this week, I wasn't able to. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna make for lunch tomorrow. Where I live, I got four neighbors who live in the same building. Like they're my roommates slash neighbor, pretty much. And every day of the week, one of us has to make food for the rest of the people. And I don't know what I'm gonna make tomorrow. Yesterday it was I don't know how it translates, but yesterday and the day before, no, today and yesterday, it was convenience food. It was prepared food. Like it comes in a little plastic box, and it's all made ahead of time. So we've been eating that for the past 2 days, and I don't know how I feel about it, man. Because I like when people cook food, but obviously I understand that sometimes you don't have time to cook food. So it is what it is. Tomorrow I'm gonna cook, and I don't know what I'm gonna make. I'm thinking about maybe tortillas. Tortillas are really easy. You just gotta whip up some beans, whip up some minced meat, and get guacamole and taco sauce. Just slap it in there with some cucumber bits and tomatoes, small tomatoes. It's so good. It's so good, and it's cheap and it's fast. Last week we had lentil soup. One of the days we had lentil soup. It was pretty good. My roommate really can whip up a good lentil soup. Always always like lentil soup. One of my roommates, I don't like his cooking at all. I don't know what it is, but it tastes weird. It tastes funny. But whenever he cooks for himself, though, it smells delicious. I don't understand what it is. It's so weird, man. I don't want to shit talk too much about my neighbors, but man. And sometimes people don't put effort in, like with the prepared foods and shit. And the food that I like to make the most, which is so good, is it's chicken noodle soup with some cheese in it to make the to make the to make the soup a little bit thicker. Add some cheese. Koskanlaskija cheese. I think it's cream cheese. I don't know what it is actually, but the way I make it, it's so good. Yo, thank you for watching. Come back next week when I do another episode. Come back then. It's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. I promise you. I want to quickly plug my channel. What I'm gonna do over on Twitch and over on YouTube. We're gonna be playing GTA San Andreas. We're gonna be playing Hitman, and we're gonna be playing Hogwarts Legacy. Catch you in the streams, man. See you later.